Well, I'm actually incredibly excited about the future of India. I think India has more promise than any large country in the world.
The takeaways from the meeting.
Takeaways from the meeting. He really cares about India because he's pushing us to make significant investments in India, which it is something that we intend to do, and we're just trying to figure out the right timing. In a nutshell, it was a fantastic meeting with the Prime Minister, and I like him quite a lot. He visited our Fremont factory several years ago, and so we've now known each other for a while.
So how do you see Prime Minister Modi's leadership role as far as making technology inclusive so that digital infrastructure can be created?
I can say he really wants to do the right thing for India. He wants to be open. He wants to be supportive of new companies, and obviously, but at the same time, make sure it accrues to India's advantage, which is, obviously that's the job. I'm saying I am a fan of Modi, so I have to say that.
What are your future plans personally? What do you look at as far as investment in India is concerned?
Yeah, well, I think there's a tremendous amount of potential for all three pillars of the sustainable energy future. The three pillars being sustainable energy generation through solar and wind primarily, and obviously India is great for solar, and the amount of land area you actually need to generate enough electricity to power India is very small. I believe it'd be probably 1 or 2% of the land area of India. So it's very doable. And then you need to pair that with stationary battery packs because the sun doesn't shine at night. And then you need electric vehicles. And then you have a sustainable energy future. And I think it will, the interesting thing people will find is that this is a lower cost way to go as well. That may surprise people. And we're also hopefully looking forward to bringing Starlink to India as well. The Starlink internet, which I think can be incredibly helpful for sort of remote or rural villages where they perhaps may have no access to internet, or the internet is very expensive and slow.
Do you plan to visit India anytime soon? But did the Prime Minister extend an invitation to you?
He did, yes, I'm tentatively planning to visit India again next year. I'm looking forward to it.
I was delighted to spend time in the company of a head of state who is as scientifically thoughtful as is Prime Minister Modi. So many leaders of the world, I think their priorities might be out of balance with what it needs to be going into the 21st century with all of the challenges we have in civilization. The solutions are going to come from innovations in science and technology and engineering and math. And it's very clear to me that he cares about all of this. Obviously, he reserved his conversations about space for me, and I guess Elon was here a few minutes before I got here. But it's clear that space matters quite a bit to the Prime Minister. So I was delighted to hear about future programs that he has in mind. I'm quite sure I'm not alone when I say the potential for what India can accomplish knows no limits. So I see a very bright future for India.
The Prime Minister today and the major takeaways.
Well, it was very joyful. We inaugurated our song that we wrote together, and he really liked it. So obviously he was asking my son more questions. What are you going to be when you grow up? Are you also a musician? Do you like music? And yes, and it was just so nice to see him because we worked together so closely for 6 months. And it was he was in India, we were here, so he loved the album cover, the single cover. So he's like, it's very nice. It was just joyful.
So I released the song today.
Yes.
Did he like the version of it, and any comments from his side?
He just loved the song. He's like, let's hope that a lot of people benefit from this song, and that it really touches a lot of souls, and the cause is taken care of. Thank you.
Thank you.